All right, so today we're talking about Megyn Kelly's viral rant. Megyn Kelly is a very popular conservative commentator, millions of followers across multiple platforms. This woman had a full-blown meltdown, what many people would say a racist, bigoted rant filled with hatred. She went on her platform and talked about how Haitians are eating cats and dogs, how you people do not want to assimilate, and our country's way better than yours. Go back. Like, it was on and on and on, and she hit all of the keynotes. We're gonna watch the video. It's right here, right now, and we're gonna see why everybody's upset, and also we're gonna talk about why a lot of people are championing this woman and praising her for her words. A lot of people are in favor of what she's about to say right here, right now. Let's check this out.
Turn to their homeland due to a natural disaster, war, or other extraordinary and temporary conditions. TPS designations are supposed to be for specific periods of time, hence the word temporary. But under the law, the designation can be extended before the designation expires, before the terms expire. The Obama admin granting Haitians TPS in 2010 due to the country's devastating earthquake, Syrians receiving it in 2012 because of the country's civil war. I mean, cry me a river, we have our own problems. TPS for both.
Eye roll, cry me a river, we have our own problems. How many Americans were saying that about Israel? Eye roll, cry me a river, we have our own problems. How many people were saying that about Iran? Cry me a river, we have our own problems. Gas is through the roof, but yet we in Venezuela talking about we got the oil. Like, cry me a river, we have our own problems. And in the beginning, she said TPS stands for temporary. If that's your argument, that's a totally different argument than you guys are eating cats and dogs, you people don't want to assimilate. You're going to hear it in 2.5 seconds. But if your argument is, hey, listen, man, y'all been here for a really long time. Resources are running thin. People are fed up. We got to give them something. Unfortunately, y'all got to go. Nothing personal. That's totally different than saying, man, get your bum cat eating all this other stuff out of here. Hold on a second.
Both countries extended multiple times. And look, this has been going on for over a dozen years. Go home. Get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it.
Our work ethic, our culture, our values. She makes it sound like America is anything other than a bunch of immigrants. Like, you're Italian, you're Irish, you're Armenian, you're European, you're French. Like, nobody is native but a Native American. Like that, and then the nerve to say our work ethic. An American will be the first to tell you that the work ethic of a Mexican, the work ethic of a Haitian is way more than the work ethic of an American. You understand? Some people have brain smart, some people have labor, but to say that we, like, who is we? Because you got to be more specific, because you couldn't be talking about immigrants, because we are all immigrants. Are you talking about a specific kind of immigrant? This is where people start to connect dots and say, okay, we've seen this before. We know what's happening right now. This woman's on one. She's one of those. Ma'am, you forgot your KKK hood. We need to get your KKK hood picked up real quick. So let's see what else she got to say.
And live it. And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio.
You're not sorry. You're not thinking about our friends in Ohio. All right? Talking about Haitians, Syrians don't want to assimilate. What is more assimilating than paying taxes? Working. Paying taxes, assimilating into the workforce. Some of you, yeah, you know, it'd be good if you spoke English. That's about it. Like, what other assimilate? What, you want them to eat hot dogs? You want them to shoot fireworks on the 4th of July? You like what do you want? You want them to listen to country music, wear a cowboy hat, and like what exactly does assimilation mean to you? Because for me, all I really care about is them tax dollars. That's all I really care about, you know?
Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people. This is the whole cats and dogs thing. Like, they don't want to live like Americans live. And
this is where the racism comes in. Because to say cats and dogs, knowing that that's been debunked so many times, to say these people are driving drunk, killing people, knowing that that's just one story and it had nothing to do with any of the things that you're talking about right here, right now, that makes it comfortable for me to say, oh no, your heart is in a different place. I started off by saying, listen, if your argument is temporary means temporary, that's totally different. Listen, if I throw a party at my house, I invite a bunch of people. It doesn't even matter what the reason is that I want you out my house. If I want you out my house, it's time to go. Hey, excuse me, y'all. Listen, you ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get up out of here. Thank you for coming. I got to go. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all got to go. I got to go to bed. But if I'm like, man, if you don't get y'all stinking dog, cat eating asses up out of my crib right now, on top of that, you ain't even trying to assimilate. Like, yo, listen, I'm so much better than you. Go back to your shithole over there. Like, that's a totally different, that's a different thing. That's a different argument. That's a different type of energy. And it feels comfortable calling it bigoted, calling it racist, calling it prejudice, calling it evil, hateful, coming from a place that isn't about the welfare of your being, isn't about betterment of your life. It's really coming from a place of, you people, I don't like you, so leave. You understand? And I like how she said in the beginning, you're diluting what we got going on over here. It's lit, and what we got going on over here is literally a diluted soup of multiple cultures and influences and people. You know? Hold on.
This was supposed to be a temporary, it was supposed to be temporary help. And it's turned into another backdoor way of allowing someone permanent residency here. And they take advantage of all of our public services and our systems, and they're not respectful in many cases of their neighbors. It's like, it had to end. And the libs held on and said,
they take advantage of all our services and our people. What is taking advantage? Like, do they can they hack into the government computer systems and steal and siphon off money into their pocket? Is that what they're doing? Or are they just taking what's been offered to them? She says, yo, these people are here illegally. But we're literally talking about a temporary protective status. That is a legal status to be here. Is that taking advantage, or is that just taking what you are being offered? Like, there are different, like we're not talking about somebody who crossed the border from Mexico's over here dealing drugs, doing some stupid stuff. We're talking about somebody who literally filed the paperwork and they took a plane to come over here. And they've been here for a long time, but that's because they've been allowed to stay here. So my argument is, your beef isn't with the Haitian or the Syrian that took advantage of the helping hand that was offered to them. Your beef should be with the person that offered the helping hand in the first place. You're turning a political thing into a racial, into a you people thing. You understand? Like, if my country is going upside down, I know America is a great country. America is like the country where I know I can prosper at. And America itself says, hey, come on over. I would be the dumb one for not taking that opportunity. Don't turn around and look at me like I'm a piece of iss because I took advantage of what was presented to me. You guys said these people can be here.
Permanent residency here, and they take advantage of all of our public services and our systems, and they're not respectful in many cases of their neighbors. It's like, it had to end. And the libs held on and said, no. They accused the Trump administration of being racist in both cases. And Trump, to his credit, dug in. And
let's be clear. When you talk like this, I get to assume that you are a bigot. I get to 100% feel comfortable with my assumption, you must be racist or you must not like these immigrants because of their skin color, their culture, and whatever else other assumption I want to make. You open that door for me. I know American education system is not the best, but we're not totally dumb over here. We use context clues and we connect the dots. And like I said, if your argument is, hey, listen, man, y'all been here for a long time, it's time to go. Or, hey, listen, man, Syria is a little bit better now. Like, you know what? We got too much problems going on over here. Or even if your argument is, hey, listen, man, like, just leave. Like, the part where she says, hey, get out, go back. Like, you know what? Even though that's not the nicest way of saying it, but you should be able to understand it. And at least from the point of, hey, listen, they just want me to leave. But all that extra stuff, yeah, no, confidence with the bigotry I get to accuse you of. Yes, 100%, you know? Like it's not personal, it's business, right? That's all you need to say, you know? So I like how they say, oh, yeah, they're calling us racist, but yet you're telling them, hey, listen, man, y'all are killing people, eating cats and dogs. And I'm supposed to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, no, she got a point, you know? So, but many people are... And, you know, this was the plan. She wanted to talk like this to get a bunch of people who feel racist, who feel bigoted, who feel that hatred, to rally behind her. And her sentiments and the way, not her sentiments, but the way she's coming across, you know. Actually, no, her sentiments too, as a matter of fact. It's very clear to me. But anyways, I know some of y'all agree with her. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of like black people that agree with her, and it's just like, you don't need to tear down somebody to get to where you want to be, you know. It's simple. Hey, time's up, you gotta go, you know. But if you think that this energy wouldn't be directed back at you at some point, then you're highly mistaken, because clearly this energy is coming from we're better than you type of a mentality. Anyways, that's how I feel about the situation. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. I'm out of here.